One concert goer called it hell.
Police say they have not determined what caused the deadly chaos.
It just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see, like, and like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like
that is so sad. You know, to have that image in your head still this morning, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like I said, I work in the hospital. I work, you know, with people that go into cardiac arrest. I mean, this was more terrifying than anything I've ever seen. Anything I've ever seen. Ever.
We start with breaking news from the United States, where at least 8 people have died in a crowd surge during the opening night of the Astroworld Music Festival in Houston, Texas.
As Scott took the stage to headline his Astroworld Festival Friday, many of his fans were being crushed in a sea of pain.
This was the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life. People were getting trampled. I saw people's heads stomped in. I saw people getting their ribs broken.
It just got worse and worse. Everyone's like, you just can't breathe. You just feel like...
17 people taken to hospital, 11 of them suffering cardiac arrests, more than 300 treated on the scene.
Look, in my 27 years, I have never experienced this type of mass casualty.
I mean, and that really says something. 27 years, and this is the worst you've seen. Houston Fire Chief Samuel Peña.
The rapper Travis Scott, who founded the festival and is from Houston, stopped several times during his 75-minute set when he spotted fans in distress.
we need somebody to help him. Somebody passed out right here. Somebody passed out right here. Hold on, don't touch him, don't touch him. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick, keep going.
But panic later set in and the crowd surged towards the front of the stage. It's not yet known what caused the incident.
People are fucking dying. I'm gonna save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid. Two hands to the stop. I'm gonna save them. 2 hands to the stop. 2 hands up, y'all. 2 hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go. You gotta hold people in the people take care of them.
New video shows security actually lifting up someone who needed medical attention as Travis Scott continues to perform.
At the front, a man was heckled as he shouted for medical assistance. But when it came, that help was hampered by some festival goers oblivious to the unfolding tragedy, dancing on top of an emergency vehicle. Reports suggest medics were overwhelmed.
And then meanwhile you have others that are climbing up the tower to the staff that's in charge of the lighting and saying, stop this, shut it down. They're trying to shut the concert down. Nothing was being done. It was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I am disturbed.
We just watched the bodies just go past us unconscious.
With reports of people being trampled, unable to move and breathe, some unconscious and falling to the ground, EMS crossing dense crowds to reach them.
I went to cardiac arrest last night, and I'm so sorry. All I heard was, you're just gonna let him die?
People were so packed, they passed out. Some suffered cardiac arrest.
We had to walk over people's bodies.
Panic rippled through the crowd, causing many to surge toward the stage. Emergency crews struggled to deliver help. The hip-hop stars...
There are major questions still outstanding about whether this festival should have been allowed to go ahead given those injuries earlier in the day. Guys?
Yeah, just a glaring question there, and the video unbelievable.
And this video, captured during the day on Friday, shows hundreds of people rushing checkpoints and destroying security property at the entrance.
The on-site medical team was quickly overwhelmed by hundreds of casualties. Emergency vehicles trying to access the most seriously injured appeared to be hindered by revelers, unaware of what was unfolding.
Just imagine all the people they're going to find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not. Like, in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like, I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead.
In a statement posted on Twitter, Scott said he's devastated by the deaths.
How are you feeling about, the victims who have lost their lives at a concert?
I feel very angry. Travis acknowledged that something was happening in the crowd. He acknowledged that there was an ambulance. He acknowledged that someone was passed out, and then just continued the concert.
Who else to the start? Who else to the start? Give hands up, y'all. 2 hands up. What was so crazy, like, people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like, help. The whole crowd was just going like, help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro.
But there's a lot of people that are very selfish. There's people that I saw a pit that was being held together by people, but because in the pit was people that fell. So they were standing together to help the people get up. And I witnessed somebody unconscious struggling to get out, like their friends were trying to get him out, and just people weren't caring enough to like make a path.
Honestly, it was like a movie. Like, everyone was going crazy, people were falling, people were passing out.
Simmons refers to himself as a rager and has been to many of Travis Scott's concerts.
I knew that people were passing out, but it was something that typically happens at a show, but people seem to get up after a certain point, but there was a point where people weren't getting up.
Drone video shows the landscape one day later. Tammy Fusel, Jonas's mother, says she's been to many concerts, but she has never experienced anything like Astroworld.
And the crowd goes wild and everybody's jumping. There was a point where Travis paused and saw the ambulance coming. I'm on the platform watching, and I thought, oh, he's going to stop him. He's going to tell people to calm down, but he didn't.
With the mayor adding that Houston has never experienced anything of this magnitude.
And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, like, I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but, like, after tonight, bro, like, God really showed me, like, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you, because, like, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real. Like, so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. He influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience.